Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be diving into the exciting world of My Friend Pedro, a game developed by Dead Toast Entertainment. In this game, you play as a character named Pedro, who is imagined as your imaginary friend. The game is full of action, adventure, and a lot of skill-based challenges that will keep you hooked to your screens for hours on end. So sit back, relax, and let's delve into the world of My Friend Pedro. Storyline. Honestly, the game is not story-driven, however, it's an action-packed adventure that doesn't require much of a storyline. The game is more about the adrenaline rush you get from taking on intense action sequences and solving intricate puzzles. Gameplay. My Friend Pedro is an action-packed shooter game that revolves around Pedro, who is the protagonist of the game. In the game, Pedro is tasked with completing various missions, which involve using his weaponry and breathtaking acrobatic moves. The gameplay is incredibly smooth and fluid, and what I love about it is how creative you can get with your playstyle. You'll have to navigate through different maps and environments filled with obstacles and enemies. The faster and more stylish you complete each level, the higher your score is, which adds to the replay value of the game. You'll use weapons like pistols, shotguns, and even frying pans, and with each weapon, you have access to unique abilities. As you progress through the game, the levels and enemies get more challenging, which makes it a bit more difficult. But, if you're like me, then you'll enjoy the challenge even more. Graphics. The graphics are stunning and detailed, which adds to the overall experience of the game. The vibrant colors and special effects are pleasing to the eyes and make it a visual masterpiece. Sound. The audio in the game is immersive, and the sound effects add to the overall gameplay experience. From the sound of your weapon firing to the thud of the enemies hitting the ground, everything sounds realistic. I'm so excited to play this game. For those of you who don't know, My Friend Pedro is an ultra-violent side-scrolling shooter game, where the player is given control of a character who is out to take down gangsters. The game's protagonist is accompanied by a sentient banana named Pedro, who encourages the player to kill everyone in the way. So, we're walking into this warehouse, where our goal is to kill all the bad guys and complete the mission. We're equipped with dual pistols and a slow motion feature that gives us an upper hand in the game. The controls are pretty simple, and the slow mo feature is made for those with a knack for stylish moves. Oh my god, did you see that? I just shot down that guy by jumping upside down. The game's physics is exceptionally great, allowing for the character to perform incredible stunts. I just love how the game takes physics into consideration and gives us an immersive experience. You know what's crazier? We're on a skateboard right now, and we're taking down enemies while cruising around. Whoa! Check it out, guys. I just pulled off a sick 360 no-scope and took out a bad guy. This game has a lot of acrobatic possibilities for players to perform. I can't wait to see how far we can take this. When it comes to the graphics of My Friend Pedro, I must say they did a fantastic job. The game is set in an urban environment, and the player moves through streets and even rooftops. The background is brightly colored, and everything looks stunning. The environments are all different, and each stage has specific characteristics. The character designs are fantastic too. The game's protagonist is a masked killer with fantastic ink art tattooed all over his body. He looks badass when he runs around killing people. The attention to detail is simply fantastic. The sound design is noteworthy as well. The game's soundtrack is fitting for its genre and creates an immersive experience for the player. The sound effects are fantastic and give proper feedback every time the player performs or takes damage. The voice acting of Pedro, who guides the player throughout the game, is outstanding. It's just hilarious how he encourages the player to kill everyone in their way. The gameplay is a mix of shooting, acrobatics, and puzzles. You play as a nameless character who is out for revenge against a local mafia. The game is a side-scrolling 2D platformer, with the main focus being on the combat. The game gives you an abundance of weapons to choose from, ranging from the usual pistols and shotguns to crazy things like frying pans and skateboards. The combat is fast and fluid, and you can get creative with how you take out enemies. You can dodge bullets, run on walls, and even slow down time to take out multiple enemies at once. If you've ever seen the movie John Wick, you'll get a similar feel from the combat in this game. It's over the top and super satisfying. And the visuals and sound effects are impressive. The game is challenging, but it's not too difficult that it becomes frustrating. It's a fun game that you can easily pick up and play for a few minutes or spend hours on end playing. If you're a fan of action games, then this game is definitely for you. So, what do you guys think about this game? Have you played it before? Let me know in the comments below. My Friend Pedro is a game that's worth your time and money. The gameplay is unique, and it offers a fresh take on the traditional 2D platformer. The combat is satisfying. The game has a unique art style, reminiscent of a comic book. The colors are vibrant, and everything on the screen pops out. The game is full of small details that make it even more visually appealing. The background of each level is different, and they are created with a lot of attention to detail. Conclusion. In conclusion, My Friend Pedro is an action-packed game that you wouldn't want to miss out. The smooth controls, breathtaking acrobatics, and intense gunfights make for an unforgettable gaming experience. If you're looking for a game that will keep you on the edge of your seat for hours, then this is it. It's a fantastic game that combines adrenaline, action, and adventure all into one package. So, pick up your controller, and let's jump into the world of My Friend Pedro together. My Friend Pedro is a game that's worth your time and money. The gameplay is unique, and it offers a fresh take on the traditional 2D platformer. The combat is satisfying, and the visuals and sound effects are impressive. The game is challenging, but it's not too difficult that it becomes frustrating. It's a fun game that you can easily pick up and play for a few minutes or spend hours on end playing. If you're a fan of action games, then this game is definitely for you. So, what do you guys think about this game? Have you played it before? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you liked this video, and make sure subscribe ABC Game channel for more gaming content like this, and comment below your favorite game.